What's going on? You're tuning into Kick'em Pick'em Gambling Show brought to you by TwoFootTalk. I am your host. They call me Young Leg. With me, as always, Mr. BurrOaks. Oaks, what it do?
What it do? Shit. Had a good day. Took Herc for big walk, which he loved, and then went by the dog park for an hour to brush him out because it's way easier to brush out all his fucking hair at the dog park than it is to do it in my house and then vacuum. So
it's cool. The birds probably appreciated that anyway.
Yeah, he's chilling on my feet right now.
So not a ton of games to talk about, but plenty to talk about in the football world. Transfers are already red hot. Elections in Madrid are ruining my timeline on Twitter. And we got a World Cup to prepare for and a Champions League final. So we'll get right into it, but we're going to start it the same way we always started with last week's Fuck Yous. Anything to get off your chest, go ahead and do it now. I got a decent list. My first one on here is Inter Milan. Y'all never finished shit strong. And yeah, I'm going to bring up that Champions League final you fucking blew too. What's wrong with finishing strong ever in your life? You lost to Bologna. That's it. That's all I'm going to leave it at. Next one is refs in Brazil. Fuck y'all. You're going to ruin the Flamengo-Palmeiras game by giving a red card in the first half? Fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Also, Palmeiras, I can tell you, ass, it took y'all dumb long to score when you were up a man for what? 70 minutes? Trash. That's bullshit. Thanks for ruining the game, ref. I might start getting really selective on when I say refs and just start narrowing it down. Yo, Herc, fuck those refs in Brazil. All right, keep that in mind.
Yeah. No.
Next we got Chelsea. I guess same deal as Inter. Did you realize they're trying to put Xhaka as one of the best signings of the season because of Sunderland and how successful they were? What the fuck did Xhaka do? Chelsea, you can't beat Sunderland. I am so sorry, but I'm never going to respect Sunderland. I will never.
Dude, Sunderland, great story, got promoted, made European football. You're about to get smacked. You're
fucking terrible. They're going to get absolutely whacked.
Yeah, try not to get relegated. That's what happens when you go from newly promoted to European football. Look at Girona over in Spain.
Facts. Brighton, you got lucky, by the way.
Who was that other team? Union Berlin in Champions League.
Yeah.
Remember, everyone's like, "Oh, isn't it sick? They're playing Champions League football." And we're like, "They're gonna get relegated."
Yep.
They barely finished out of relegation.
And it's funny
their
how
whole team in the winter transfer.
Oh yeah, it'll slowly impact them over the next 5 years.
It's so brutal.
Remember when we made Champions League football? It's we almost never financially recovered. Holy fuck. We can't play that many games. We got to relax.
Dude, it's ridiculous too. It happens to all the small clubs. Every time it's oh, isn't it a great story? It's it is, except for if you keep reading the story and the answer is, and then they got relegated.
Yep. So yeah, 3 years down the line, and it really does happen to everyone. It even happened to Leicester. They won the whole Premier League.
Right, and now they're down too.
League, and then it's boop. Yeah, eventually you just go down. We don't have enough people. My next one I got on here is Sevilla.
Turns out you can't get Jamie Vardy's and Yori Tillemans everywhere if you don't know what you're doing.
Sevilla scored a goal. I didn't even die on the hill for the Sevilla double chance, but I really did expect you to get me at least one goal.
I did too.
And I'm glad I wasn't watching that game. 1-0. You're telling me Celta Vigo is playing good defense? Is that what you're going to try to tell me now?
Not with a straight face. So
you couldn't score on them. You got me a 1-0 Celta Vigo. You wasted my entire day. I got Gabriel Jesus on here because you were late to the "we're pissed off we didn't make Brazil" party. Why didn't you score last week, dickhead? That's all I'll say.
Yeah. Look, it's tough to break into that Brazil rotation. I thought Anthony was also a snub. I thought Anthony should be.
Bro, Anthony can't play more than 60 minutes. But he also needs to start.
Right.
So, I don't. respectfully, I don't know what you do with that when you got.
I actually don't need to see him
70
play in the World Cup. I just want to see him with the squad. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hey, he can go get tickets to the games.
I just want him to go to training camp. But I mean, look, it's tough to break into that Brazil front three, dude. They got so.
Well, listen, you want to talk about tough to break into that Brazil front three? I'm hearing reports that Neymar might already be hurt.
I thought he was already not in and hurt, but that's okay.
No. He was resting, but then he went back to training and immediately
got hurt.
Yep. He's undergoing like more evaluations now.
You hate to see a guy be made of glass, but like you also saw that coming.
The whole time, everyone's like, "Oh, we need Neymar. We need Neymar." Why? For the locker room. Okay, do you need somebody to go down injured? And it's like, "Okay, we're doing this for him." Hasn't that been your MO for Neymar for the last like 6 competitions? So I just don't get it. And then I love Vinny being like, "Hey, if you're there, you can have the 10." And it's like, this guy knows he's going to take that fucking 10 again because this guy,
right? Because he knows that he's not going to be healthy. Like,
I'm all in on Vinny number 7 though. Keep it a bean.
I'll keep it a hundo with you. I love the Vinny 7 kit. I still got hella Vinny 20s too. Like those go hard as fuck.
Well, there's a couple times where I'll just be like, you know what, I want Fetty 15 back, or like I want fucking. Let me get Vinny 20.
I loved Fetty in the 15, but like it was just so right for Cruz to hand him the 8, you know?
Rodrigo in the 27 was elite.
Absolutely elite.
Isco at the 23 before he went to 22. Elite.
I love the Isco 22 though, because the Isco 22 signature goes so hard.
Yeah. You know. Oh, and my last one is Riquelme. This guy's running against Don Perez. The people, you can tell the people are just making burner accounts too, because they'll have like 40 and they're like, "You're not a real Madrista. If you want to see Perez win, you're blindly supporting him." I'm sorry. Have you been blind the last 30 fucking years that this guy has been the most successful president in football? Maybe sports.
You remember when he thought he wasn't the guy and resigned, and then we begged him to come back?
My man is now going through 2 rounds of elections because
he put his dick on the table and said, "I heard y'all thought I fell off. I heard y'all thought I fell off. Here's my dick. Let's go."
Well, all the Riquelme dick riders were just bitching, and then now, we see why you were bitching. You lost the first elections terribly. Perez you couldn't even get enough money to fucking run against him. And now here, look, we want to debate. And Perez just goes, "No, that would legitimate, like, you don't even get to stand next to me. This isn't a real competition." And he said, if I don't win by like more than like, what did he say, 70 to 90, I'll be, but like he set a goal for himself on not just that he's going to win, but how much he's going to win by. And listening to Riquelme.
So he did the Madrid thing and said, "No, I'm just going to run it up."
Well, Oliver Kahn, low-key said it best when they asked him about it. This is the old Bayern bull. He was just straight up like, "I don't even think it's a hard decision. You have a guy who swears up and down that he knows what Madrid needs and has a plan and wants to make it more Spanish. And then you have a guy that you've watched for the last 25 years do it at the highest level who also has a plan, and you've already seen him do it." So, and I'm just like, that's not mindset on it.
Do you think 6 UCL leagues in 11 years is a good plan?
It goes back further. He's got more. He came. Oh man, like
I'm just talking about since 08.
I'm saying, like, it's just.
I'm just talking about since his re-election.
They're talking about, we need a new cycle. He's already on that. He's already on that new cycle. He's doing that. We're good.
Right. You guys know we got Nico Paz, right?
Even if we don't got Nico Paz, we can still get a Nico Paz next year too.
Right. Yeah. We've only expanded our academy throughout Northern Africa and fucking South America. You think we're going to stop getting talent now? Why do you think all the Nigerians happen to be super nasty right now? You think it's got anything to do with that Madrid academy opening?
Maybe. But all right, that's all I got. Oaks, what do you got?
I got a little less fuck yous. I kind of want to just get right into some of the off-season talk because I was talking a bunch with some guys in my Discord. But As far as fuck yous go, I'll just say Everton. You couldn't score us a goddamn goal. I didn't think that Tottenham was going to go down, but West Ham did their jobs. They fucking went and got buckets, and so did Bowen. But yeah, it's that's really all I got for fuck yous is, Everton.
Also, Bowen strikes me as a guy that would stay with them and bring them back up. I don't think he'd just abandon them. I see him staying. He'll do the Del Piero. It's like, nope, we're coming right back.
It'll depend. So, like, for me, it all depends on like what West Ham does, because West Ham's biggest problem has been like they can identify some good talent. They just can never make it work as a team. So, like, they got to figure that the fuck out.
Well, Nuno said he's staying. So
right. So, like, that's my whole thing, and why I want to get into off-season shit is because, like, I know you went over and fuck yous about AC Milan. I like AC Milan stating that they're doing a complete top-down rebuild. You're getting rid of, hold on, I got the article right here. You're effective immediately. You're parting ways with your CEO, your sporting director, head coach, and technical director. You have a shit ton of talent on that roster. You have some bad money and some shitty contracts. You got to get a CEO with the right vision who can now bring in all of his front office guys and go get you the head coach that can work with that talent. You don't have UCL ball because you lost on the final day. You have enough talent on that roster with the right head coach to put those pieces together to go make a good run in a deep showing in Europa, lift a Coppa Italia, a Europa League trophy, or even a Scudetto, something. Get yourself a piece of hardware, clean up these books, put your front office in place with your manager in place, start signing your long-term young guys that you want on contract that are part of your future to your long stuff, and you're on path to be a, group stage or round of 16 Champions League competitor by 2027. That's exactly what you need to do. Milan, you played the middle game too long because you won that fucking Scudetto right after Zlatan retired, and you've been fucking up your management and your money decisions ever since. Top-down rebuild is exactly what Milan needs, because there's enough talent on that roster that if you gave me or Leg that roster in FIFA, we could have them fucking lifting hardware next year.
Yep. Also, this is why. Remember, where are all the Allegri guys that people wanted him at Madrid?
Oh yeah, I fucking hate Allegri dick riders, dude.
That's where I'm like, he has yet to prove that he's a good manager. He took the easiest job of all time.
He was terrible at Juventus last stint. That stint at Juventus was fucking trash.
So I don't know what their plan is with him.
All right, maybe go get Don Carlo after this World Cup.
What, AC Milan?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Don Carlo would love that shit too. He would fly the helicopter. Dude, he used to fly a helicopter with his wife from his house in Parma to AC Milan for practice because he got a pilot's license. He'd love to just be posted up in his Italian villa with his wife. Like, I'm going to get on the chopper, go to practice. I'll see y'all in 45 minutes.
True that. All right, let's get into the rumor mill. I got transfer talk for you. So the first one, this one is apparently already confirmed by Fabrizio Romano himself, Meat Rider. Barcelona just paid $80 million for Gordon. I think it's 70 plus 10 in add-ons that they're going to have to pay later.
Yeah, somebody extended Barca another credit line, which is a dumb choice.
Yeah, so as far as, like, I won't even bring up the whole, hey, why does the Premier League fucking relegation team make more than every winning team in every other league? But where'd that 80 mil come from? And again, if you want to tell me, hey, they won the league or they did this, yeah, but they're already in debt.
Well, so they got that new stadium, too, that nobody knows how they paid for.
Yeah, like, there's a lot of stuff that still needs to be paid off, and it seems like people are like, no, they just won. Like, they can do that. No.
Remember when they couldn't register Danny Olmo?
Like shit that literally just happened like 6 months ago that they weren't able to get all the payments for, or they got an extension and then some weird credit line pops up and again they're able to pay this at this now new date that got made up.
Remember when Nico Williams was going there and then they couldn't find that money?
So anyway, besides the fact of how the fuck is this even possible? Why?
Right.
Well, y'all know I'm an Anthony Gordon hater, so I was happy to see it. I am happy to watch Anthony Gordon try to fucking trip over the ball as fast as he can when Yamin sends him a fucking Travella pass and he's not the one taking penalties anymore, so he's gonna have absolutely no goals. Like I am completely fine watching him blow everything and just, hey, you run really fast and try to do something. I'm happy for English Daniel James. You know, like it's nice for him. 80 million for Anthony Gordon? Are we really? We're riding high on that Champions League run, and man, you totally expect him to score 10 Champions League goals again next year. That's something that's definitely going to happen. Okay, you keep holding your breath for that, Barcelona. On top of, so whose spot does he take? Rafinha, your top goal scorer and assist provider over the last 2 years, or Lamine Yamal, Spain's wonder child? Whose spot's he taking? Is he playing striker now all of a sudden? With the other two really fast guys I love shooting?
He played 45% striker this year. I was just talking to my boy.
Yeah, how did Newcastle do this year with him at striker?
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. I bet you. Oh, so his goal numbers are crazy then. He was playing striker. He wasn't winger. So, again, assists don't matter. Fuck
Newcastle, that locker. Well, I mean, you know, he didn't quit on his team. That whole Newcastle team didn't.
Oh my God, the 86 goals is $80 million gets you 6 goals. How many goals does Rodrigo have right now? Did Rodrigo outscore this man with half of a season? Not even.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like we got to start checking numbers here, okay? Again, Anthony Gordon, great job in the Champions League. You scored 4 goals, which is half the ones you had against Karabakh. Very impressive. 80 million. The English tax is fucking
it's insane.
Crazy. And Bayern was apparently going after him, and they pulled out because they were like, "How much do you want for him?" They
you want what?
So, you know, Barcelona, props to you for finding 80 million in a laundry machine out back somewhere. You bought a new laundry machine in Anthony Gordon.
Rodrigo had 5 goals and started 13 matches this year.
Gordon had him beat by 1. Fuck. All right.
Yeah. Rodrigo started 13 matches and played 1,400 minutes.
Wow, that's way more than I thought. That is low-key way more than I thought.
For minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
him under Xavi, it felt like he was non-existent. And then whenever he played, he would score. And it's like, well.
Actually, let's go through 13 starts. Let's see.
Well, the starts were also mostly because they were all injured. So, also, I don't want to just sit here and go through Rodrigo starts at all. I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Next one I got. Julian Alvarez is apparently the just hottest name on the market right now. Barcelona wants him, PSG wants him, and Arsenal wants him.
Only 8 starts for Madrid. Sorry, I had Brazil starts in there.
So Alvarez has his kind of his pick of whatever the fuck he wants. I think the asking price is 130, which to me means Mbappe is worth about $160. Because y'all know I rate Julian Alvarez, but then when you go check Julian Alvarez numbers, you're like, is that 130 million? If we're saying Gyökeres was 80, you're telling me 8 goals, 4 assists in the league that's 130? Again, I love Alvarez. I think he's an incredible footballer. I just don't know if I'm actually paying 130 million for him. He's 26, and as soon as he leaves Atleti here, he's going to become injury prone. It's already kind of there.
I mean, 8 goals, 4 assists. 8 goals and 4 assists is a major fall off from 17 goals last year.
Yeah. 130 million? That is a number that Barcelona would. I watched them do it for Griezmann. I literally watched this happen already. That's why I know they'll do it. I would hate for him to go to Barcelona. He screams PSG to me. I would watch them overpay for it, and then he keeps getting hurt. That seems like what would happen with PSG. Or he'll go to Arsenal, and it just won't work at all because he's not actually like a number 9 striker with what they need. But Julian Alvarez is his pick of the bunch right now. My next one, Enzo Fernandez asking to leave Chelsea, and then Chelsea's like, okay, but the price is 138 million. Guys.
I thought, aren't they banned from like doing transfers, or can they only
sell players?
They can only sell. They can't buy. Okay.
But I also don't. They might have just paid a fee and they're cool now. It's Chelsea.
Okay. Right. Yeah, I know they're Chelsea. Yeah. Right.
Somebody got money and they're cool.
Just bust out the checkbook. Yeah.
The whole like Enzo to Madrid rumors, I don't really love them. I think it's my hatred for Argentines that makes me not love him. He's very good. He's Chelsea's best player by far. So I understand why they're asking for that much because they don't want to sell him. And I think he's got like 6 or 5 more years on his contract.
Oh, yeah. I think Chelsea gave him like an 8-year contract or some shit.
So I don't know how it would work because there's no really room to negotiate. They don't want to give you up. You're their captain. Like, what are you going to sit out? You're going to pull an Isak? Because how does that usually work out? It feels like it doesn't work out too well. And I don't really want to be a part of that. I don't want to be on bad terms with Chelsea. It's not that I fear Chelsea. It's just that they always have cool players. So I'd rather be cool.
Right. They got dumb money and they're terrible with it, which makes them a very good target of people we want to take advantage
I'm trying to stay on good terms with Chelsea. So I don't really want to like undercut them for their captain that they don't really want to sell. Enzo, best of luck to you. I really don't know where he would go. I could see like a 3-way move. Like if we were to do something like that and we went and got like Vitinha off PSG, so then PSG then would go and get Enzo Fernandez, and then Chelsea would just fuck off into oblivion. I could see something like that happening. But to pay a ridiculous amount for Enzo Fernandez, again, good footballer, but 140 million? You aren't Toni Kroos and you're not Modric, which are the 2 replacements I would prefer. So I don't really want to pay 140 million. There's a couple of other people I'd rather have for that much. And I'm also waiting for this Manchester City fire sale once everything comes crashing down on them and Pep Guardiola officially leaves. That's what I'm really waiting for. So are we relegating them or no? Let's get West Ham back up here.
Nico O'Reilly's a fucking baller, dude.
Yeah, I'll take some more fullbacks. Kusanov, I take him in a fucking heartbeat. Apparently Ruben Diaz wants to come through. I guess. Rodri is a no from me.
Rodri's a hard no for me, especially at Rodri.
Ryan Cherky, I've been asking for since he was 16, low-key. But I'm also a Leon fan, so biased.
I was going to say, yeah.
Anyway, we got a duel for Andy Robertson's signature. He apparently had a deal set up with Spurs, and I think it might have gone through now, but Juve's trying to hijack it. And I would love him on Juventus, and I don't know what possibly makes him want to play for Tottenham. Like, you're a Liverpool legend right now, and now you're going to go to this Tottenham team. Are you sure? Do you really want to do that? I would much rather be like, you know what, let me go spend like 2 years in Italy and play for Juve in Turin and get a winery.
Speaking of some Italian rumors, did you hear Anderson's agreed to personal terms with Man U?
Who?
Anderson from Atalanta, the nasty Brazilian midfielder.
I did hear something about that. I didn't hear it was confirmed, though.
Pause talks with other clubs, agreed on personal terms with Man U. Talks for $45 million package deal.
So what are they getting to?
I don't know. It's up to Milan, or it's up to Man U whether or not they want to proceed and when, is what Fob tweeted.
All right. Well, speaking of Man U, the other rumor I have for them is Sandro Tonali. They are really looking to fortify that midfield. Not a bad decision. I do love Sandro Tonali. I think
him with Ederson would be fucking sick.
Sandro Tonali in any midfield across Europe, I think, would help essentially everyone. There's very few teams where I don't think he'd be helpful. He's just an extremely versatile midfield, very consistent. If he stopped gambling, he'd be maybe perfect.
He's like one of the few good players on that Italian national team.
Yeah.
Too, dog.
He's
like
one of like 5 that are gonna.
He turns into McSauce when he goes to Italy, bro. Like
Did you
he's
see
just
that
like
Sauce got his own print of money because he's the man.
I did, yeah. And that's exactly what Tonali is. He's like, oh, wow, is everybody in my country shit right now? I'm just going to put on the backpack and take y'all.
Next. So if he goes to Man U, I will be, dude, Kobe Mainu, Bruno Fernandes, Sandro Tonali, and Ederson. I'm here for that.
Everybody, I don't like Bruno, even though he's Portuguese. Like, look, he can ball. Like, I'll give him that. I just don't like the man. He's not my guy.
I need them to play 2 strikers also. There is no reason you can't play Xerxes and Sesko at the same time, or Cunha and Sesko at the same time. Like, there's no reason you can't do that. And Buemo, I'm not the biggest fan of, and I would drop him into more of a 10, but y'all love Bruno, and he just broke the record.
Yeah, I'm a big Buemo
I would
guy.
sell the fuck out of Bruno also if I was them.
Sell Bruno and fucking have Buemo play his spot. Yeah, there you go.
I know they don't want to hear that, but he's only going to go down in value.
Oh, facts. Yeah, Bruno, this is the height of Bruno's career, fam.
And he gets
post World Cup too. If he does something good with Portugal, sell high on Bruno for sure.
Don't worry, we'll
that
do
would be Man U making a smart money move, and they haven't done that in fucking a decade.
Well, they're not going to do that anyway. That's their captain. And does anyone want Bruno?
If he has a girl, look. Everything, if you have a good World Cup, everyone's going to overpay a shit ton for you.
That's also true. All right, well, whatever.
James Rodriguez makes a living every 4 years showing up for Colombia.
Moving on, we got Cole Palmer trying to make a move in the Premier League. With Maresca going back to City, he might be going back to City. Palmer's talking about reuniting with his old Chelsea coach at Manchester City. Boyhood club, guys. Everton would take him. Would they actually? Bruno Fernandes to Everton? Yeah, I don't see it. Shut up, A-Dog. If Cole Palmer goes back when they're in all their shit, I would actually respect him more for that. I respected him for leaving because like, you don't play me? All right, I'm going to go fuck you all up every time you play Chelsea. But I would respect him.
He's also just ice cold. Like, there couldn't be any less hype around Cole Palmer right now. He was
This is the best thing that could have happened to him. This is a great story to be around.
Facts.
Yeah.
This could be the Cole Palmer redemption arc.
It is. Maresca's going to bring him back to life. It's going to be fucking awesome. Put your Cole Palmer player of the year fucking bets in right now.
Futures in.
Next one, we got Alisson to Juventus. Apparently, Liverpool's finally backing down and going, you know what, fuck it, go ahead. And I'm kind of hyped for Juve. They're going to have a good goalie again. I feel like it's been a while. I think Szczesny was their last good goalie in, like, I won't say anything bad about Szczesny. He's a fun guy.
I was going to say, you got to respect a guy who refuses to stop smoking cigarettes while he plays.
I love watching Szczesny smoke on the bench. He's the best.
You gotta give huge props to guys like Szczesny and Jamie Vardy who are just like, no, those rules, those are for other people.
Yeah. If you smoke on the bench or you just blatantly break your facility's equipment when celebrating, I love you. You're the best guy, in my opinion. Fuck those corner flags. Break them all.
Fuck them.
I would love to see Alisson over at Juve, but I also just love Brazilian goalkeepers in the Italian league. Hold on. You want to hear this list of people that Barca want?
Sure.
All forwards. We're keeping it striker friendly here. For a team that, they've had a problem scoring, right? So they need a striker. Ferran Torres is probably sitting there like, yo, what the fuck?
What do
you want from me? Yeah, like.
And I'm not a Barca dick rider, but like, why are you paying $80 million to go get Anthony Gordon when you got him?
Yeah, I am so fine with that. Like, I can't even tell you. So they want João Pedro, Harry Kane, and Julian Alvarez. As I said before, those are their 3 targets for striker.
Where'd they get $750 million?
So I don't know why any of those guys
$500,000 at least.
Really go. I don't even know why anyone would want to go over there. You got João Pedro, who literally just got fucking paid by Chelsea.
Right.
I guess they don't have Champions
Harry
League
Kane, who is done
Harry Kane just had his most successful year ever in his career. I don't know why
Did
he would
bag 90 fucking goals. How many goals that motherfucker have?
I think 70 something. And the World Cup didn't even start yet. So,
he's on 36 goals right now.
That's just in the league.
Yeah, he's on 66 goals for club country across all competitions right now. Are you fucking kidding me? Where is he going? He's on Byron. And when you're on Byron, you're guaranteed Champions League round of 8, winning the domestic title, and probably the Pokal too, if they give a fuck.
I think they won the last 2 Pokals, yes. And then finally, the last one that Barcelona wants is Alvarez, which I already talked about. Alvarez is the only one that kind of makes sense because it's like, hey, I'm Argentine, so clearly I'm a messy dick eater. And going from Atleti to Barcelona is so casual now. Yao Pedro seems you're putting Yao Pedro in the same conversation as these two? Because I'm not.
Yeah.
And all the Chelsea fans come
and that's why I'm like, okay, well, maybe $500 million because Yao Pedro ain't worth that.
Yeah. So again, don't know where they're getting money for any of these guys, and don't know why they would necessarily really want to go. Moving on. Next one I got. You tell me how you feel about this, because I am very much leaning towards I don't. It sounds terrible. A loan deal for our boy Franco Mastantuono to Tottenham for next season.
I don't hate that.
Really, because I lean more towards I fucking hate that. What? I'm not saying the only good thing is that he'll get tick. What's he gonna get better at playing for Tottenham?
Deserby ball.
What the fuck's that got to do with playing at Real Madrid?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's probably good for him, for his career, but is it good for Madrid? Probably not.
Yeah, do we plan on selling him after that loan?
I wouldn't hate it, because where does he fit in our team?
I thought that was a stupid purchase to begin with.
Right. Like, that's my biggest thing is like, some of these guys we went out and spent money on, I asked myself, where do you fit in my team? Because to me, you don't.
Yeah, I got people trying to kick out Camavinga, but then I got fucking Mastantuono over here wasting minutes.
Do we want to talk, like, I know we've talked about it, but like if we have to pick sides in the Fetty Tooch, it's Fetty all day.
Yeah.
Where does Tooch go? Like, where do we move to? Like, where's a good
you would probably take him if they don't already get their shit together.
I was gonna say, where's a good landing spot for Tooch that I can keep supporting him?
Oh, you can keep supporting him?
Yeah. Leon doesn't have Tooch money though.
No, Juventus maybe, Milan maybe.
Milan would be sick. I would love him to go back and play
Newcastle. He could be a Tonali replacement.
He could play.
They just got 80 mil for Anthony Gordon, man. They can pony up.
I don't hate him at Newcastle. They need somebody better than Voltamata at striker, though. I know he was hurt, but like that wasn't a good signing. That was
not for how much they paid for him. I also don't know why they paid. Everyone just gouges the fuck out of English clubs. I swear to God.
Because they can, yeah. Right.
Well, dude, these guys are getting paid more than us to get relegated. So who the fuck cares, actually?
Tooch at Milan would be sick. Como doesn't have the money. Como's in big trouble too. Like, Como's got to play Champions League football and try not to get relegated. That's another team that's fucked, along with Sunderland.
Especially if they don't keep Nico Pass.
Which they're not gonna. And if they do, it's on loan again.
Yep. You got him for one more year then, pretty much. My last one I got is Bernardo Silva to Atletico Madrid. I thought it was funny that he offered himself to Real Madrid, and the board was like, nah, we're good. And now he's working on a deal with Atleti. It's like, you just wanted to come to Spain. We get it, man. You've been trying to get here for years. We get it. It's fine. And, man, does he not just look like such an Atleti player? Kind of a little cocksucker. So, good luck. Simeone ball, baby. Maybe he'll fit in well there. Who knows? No more Griezmann. You can have his spot.
What rumors to Batiste can we start? We got to start some good rumors to Batiste this offseason.
Well, you know the dude that was on West Ham. What's his name? Todibo. He's a center back.
Okay.
Fuck. I can't think of his last
Somerville. Where can we send Somerville somewhere? Maybe Batiste?
This one is
Play with Anthony?
The one I'm talking about is literally perfect. So Batiste can get a fucking center back because he said he's never playing for this manager ever again. And the managers came out and said, yo, well, I'm staying. John Claire Todibo, he's 26 years old.
Okay.
French. And he was on Nice and came from the Barcelona Academy. So he's already been in Spain.
Nice. And Nice is playing Saint Etienne to see who gets relegated or stays in League 2, I guess, or moves to League 1.
And he said he was never going to play for Nunez ever again. So
nice.
I assume he's playing at West Ham.
Batiste needs defenders too.
Yep, that's why it's like, nope, send him over there. We're good. If they were smart, they would have went after Samuel Lino, but he's happy at Flamengo, so fuck.
He's balling at Flamengo.
Yep. But yeah, that's all the transfer rumors I have. I won't even get into how shit the Spanish World Cup roster is, and I'm really hoping that Spain gets grouped. That would make me so happy, but we'll see.
You know what's funny is, like, the amount of people who are like, oh, not one Madrid player, and, like, I get it. Like, Danny Carvajal should probably make it.
Housen should have made that. Carrera should have made that. Who's playing in that back line?
Carrera should have made it for sure.
Carvajal.
Other than that, though, I'm fine with it because, like, we don't have a lot of Spanish kids, and like I'm
more mad that they let Gavi go with only playing 11 fucking games and he sucks.
Right,
he's not good. What does he bring?
He doesn't bring anything.
Pablo Fornals was balling all year. You don't want to give him a shot? Isco's right there.
I was half and half. I was talking to Bot about that yesterday. I'm like, how did Isco not make a squad? And I go, actually, is it good after the Isco's got a full off season with the knee?
I guess, but fuck that.
Because I really need to see Isco have like just a fucking excellent like just tear up the UCL next year.
Yeah, I would love that. But I don't know. I'm very frustrated with all that.
Ride off into the sunset Isco retirement with some baller UCL numbers next year would be sick.
All right, here are the games you got to pay attention to, though, this weekend. We got the big one. It's the biggest game in Europe for this weekend, at least. We have Arsenal versus PSG in the Champions League final. So I have very, very, very low expectations for this Champions League final. I'm hoping that PSG bury it and Arsenal have to keep meeting them where they are forced to score goals and we just get a shit ton, kind of like the last time Arsenal was in the UCL final against – who was that? Oh, no, I'm thinking of Liverpool. Sorry, it's been a while for you guys, hasn't it? Damn. What was it? Barcelona, I guess. But either way, I want to see goals, and I just don't think we're going to get it. Arsenal prides themselves on their defense, and it feels like PSG prides themselves on their offense. The last, 6 Champions League matches for PSG, they put up about 40 fucking goals. So I'm hoping that we can keep that trend going, but I have very, very, very low expectations. I think Arsenal is going to give us an absolutely horrendous Champions League final.
Arsenal fans who are my friends, cover your ears. I think PSG skull fucks them, like completely skull fucks them in 90. I'm thinking 3-0 PSG. I think Arsenal is going to try and play defense. I think PSG absolutely feasts on people who think they can sit in a low block and play them. I don't think Arsenal has the speed to compete with PSG on the transition. I don't think that's their game. I don't think that Arsenal have the ability to make halftime adjustments like PSG does. I think, it's PSG by 1 million here. PSG plus 135 on the money line in 90 minutes feels great. PSG team total over 1.5 plus 120 feels awesome. PSG over 2.5 at plus 380 looks really good. If Arsenal, I don't know if Arsenal score a goal, and if they do, I think PSG get at least 3.
I think Arsenal can score a goal. I don't think PSG is that good at defending set pieces, which is what Arsenal thrives in.
You got win set pieces to get set piece goals.
Bukayo Saka is going to find himself in some open space, and he will fall down with the ball. Just so you know.
Yeah, I mean,
that's something that will happen.
I don't think they're going to be able
right for counterattacks, and that's where Gyökeres thrives as well. That's why I do think Arsenal can get one. I also just know that that's not what they're going to be looking for. They're going to be so focused on this defense. And you know who's going to absolutely fucking feast this game is Special K.
No, he is going to shit on these motherfuckers. Like, listen, I'm not trying to be disrespectful here. Because me and Leg been on this shit. Like, we told you Special K was him when he was at Napoli with Osimhen. Like, and he's only gotten better at PSG. That fucking curler he hit when he cut in and put it on his right foot that last game, there's no stopping that. He's absolutely fucking nasty. And he's going to destroy that left-hand side. Like
Ben White or Timber, I think, is guarding him. Good fucking luck.
I think
Ousmane Dembele and Achraf Hakimi are also both back from injury.
I think if you count Mbappe as a left wing, I think Kvaratskhelia is right in that conversation for the third spot with Mbappe and Vinny in top 3 left wings playing right now. Like, it's really hard for me to name somebody not Mbappe or Vinny who's better than Special K.
Rafinha in his prime.
Is he in his prime?
Maybe. Well, fully healthy, not in his prime, yes.
I know. Is he like? I don't think there's a better left wing playing the game right now than there is Special K, Vinny. And if you want to call Mbappe a left wing, still call him a left wing. But
Luis Diaz
is nasty. Don't get me wrong. Luis Diaz is fucking nasty, but Special K is better.
I don't know. I can't think of anyone else. Yeah. I would say the guys I named are right in the argument.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think Rafinha on his day and Luis Diaz. I think Luis Diaz more than Rafinha.
If Elise felt like playing left wing, but he's really a right wing, maybe.
Sure.
Definitely not Martinelli. Definitely not Trossard. I don't know. I give PSG the edge in management and roster, but Arsenal, Arsenal hasn't been here in so long. You got to use that nostalgia and all that energy. I think. See, the problem is that I think they kind of tapped themselves out when they won the Premier League.
That was
the main goal. It seems like everyone is very much content with just getting that Premier League.
And Turkey's a much tougher away day for England than it is for France.
Yeah, so you know what? We'll see. PSG -1. Give me a goal scorer. Well, Special K is the goal scorer.
Yeah, Special K to score assist at plus money is free.
Yeah. AI viewers, Steam, bro. Well, dude, thanks so much. I'll be okay though. I appreciate that. I don't want any AI viewers though.
Yeah, we're not doing this for the views. We're doing this because Lake and I like to talk football. And A-Dog likes to listen.
Yeah, facts. Other than that, I'll give you cards when we get lineups, props when we get lineups. There's just a few guys that are going to be in this game, though. If I get any good-looking
Marquinhos for a shot.
Nuno Mendes to just attempt a shot. Hopefully, that'll be a plus sign for me. Again, Vitinha and João Neves, I might even spring for shots outside the box just to get a little extra, But
Hakimi.
If he's definitely playing, I love Hakimi props. And also,
stay away from Zaire Emery right now. He has not been hot.
No. I would love to know who's going to be playing right wing for PSG. I don't know if it's going to be Dewey, Barcola. I don't know who it's going to be.
I think you got to go with Barcola, right?
I don't know. Dewey balled the fuck out against Bayern. He was shit.
You're not wrong. Dewey is so nice. Like, yeah.
I don't know. I hate
he's already got UCL experience. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So
where are we moving Barcola to? Because he's got to move on, right?
Newcastle. I think I said this last year.
Yeah, I think you did too.
What's really sad is that he screams Chelsea to me.
Yeah, but luckily, maybe Chelsea might have to be able to pay a fine to be able to pay more money. But
Chelsea is going to sell Cole Palmer
and buy Barcola.
Yeah.
That actually is so on the money because Chelsea don't need a wing at all.
Yeah.
So they're gonna absolutely go buy Barcola.
Yeah, or Liverpool buy him. That's their most solid replacement.
What's Liverpool gonna do? How does Klopp still have a job? Or not Klopp?
Arnie Slot? Who the fuck knows?
Slot, yeah.
I have no idea. He's probably like, well, guys, I won this shit last year. I can do it again. It's like, dude, you spent $500 million, lost.
Right, like I have no idea how
almost out of Champions League, big dog. What the fuck happened? He dropped 5 spots. Well, actually,
did you hear England fans dick riding? They're like, "Oh, did you see that? When England's got 9 teams playing in Europe, it's like cool. I guess, yeah, Aston Villa is technically an English team, but that's an Unai Emery Spanish team. And you had
yeah, respectfully, we have 8, and your relegation team makes more than our championship team. So
I only heard that today on Twitter after Crystal Palace beat Real, and we weren't going to have the same amount of teams as them.
I don't know. I find it so frustrating that they talk so much shit because it's like, you have so many more resources and more money.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, another English team in Europe. It's like, yeah, you won the Conference League because your roster's worth more than every other team's roster combined.
Also, you guys are supposed to have this like ridiculously competitive league, and like then you're all surprised when you're like, wow, Crystal Palace is in. Wait, didn't West Ham just win a European title? How are they doing? Oh, wait. Oh, fuck.
Crystal Palace beat Real Vallecano 1-0 in a tournament that didn't exist 2 years ago. Make sure you add that shit to your resume. Put that trophy right next to the Community Shield you were so hype about, Palace.
All right, anyway, guys, these are the Brazilian games that you should pay attention to because they're going to be easy to bet. First one, we got Grêmio versus Corinthians. Both these teams hate defense. Both of them can get us goals. Grêmio, especially at home, I trust them to get us goals. Corinthians, Depay apparently is about to be a free agent. So count your days there, Depay. You should just sign a re-up with Corinthians because you ain't playing for the Netherlands national team and you're not dropping a new album. So I don't know what the fuck you're doing. But both teams are scoring this one. Easy for me. What?
Where do we think Daniel Malin goes after World Cup? Because you know he's going to ball for Netherlands.
I thought he signed for Roma.
Oh, did he get extended at Roma?
Yeah, I thought he was going to Roma now.
Okay, he's staying at Roma. That's not a bad call.
Next one we got Bahia versus Botafogo. Again, just 2 teams that just don't like playing any defense. I'm not gonna like overcomplicate this. Neither of these teams like playing defense at all. Let's see. When's the last clean sheet either of these teams had?
I was gonna say Botafogo is playing right now. And
Botafogo, in the Copa Sudamericana, they had a clean sheet, but otherwise they haven't had a clean sheet.
Today they did. They gave up 1 to a Venezuelan team.
In the league, Botafogo, have they had any clean sheets?
Probably not.
Holy shit. So they don't have any clean sheets in the league right now. They have a couple in like the preseason cup, the actual cup, and Copa Libre or Sudamericana, but they just do not keep a clean sheet. And Bahia at home, I expect y'all to be able to get me a goal. They are on a winless streak of like fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matches. And again, I just want to reiterate, these guys don't play defense.
Are we back in Corinthians at home in Copa Libertadores tonight?
Maybe. I think Fluminense also plays in Copa Libertadores in probably like 9 minutes. Yeah, Corinthians is at home, Penarol's at home, shout out Fetty, and Fluminense is at home. So I assume that the odds are going to be shit. I like betting away Brazilian games. Next one I got Cruzeiro versus Fluminense. Fluminense on a short week. That's most of the reason why I think Cruzeiro is going to take care of business here. I do trust Cruzeiro at home. Let me see if I actually trust Corinthians to get me, or Fluminense to get me one away from home. So Cruzeiro isn't doing the same shit that they were doing last year. Put it that way. A little bit worse. They're sitting around mid-table. I think they're in like 9th place right now on a win streak, though. A little bit of a win streak. Haven't lost since the beginning of the month. After that, I think it was like 4 straight wins, or maybe like 3 wins and 2 draws, something like that. But they're turning their form around, and I trust them to get me at least 1 goal at home because they average almost 2 a game. So, Fluminense, don't be bullshitting with the lineup. That's the only thing that can fuck us here is if Fluminense is like, hey, guys, we're tired. We played midweek. Nobody cares. You were at home, and it was a bullshit team. All right? Take care of business. And then finally, we have Santos versus Vitória. Santos will always score at home, especially when Neymar's watching from the box. Rodrigo was also there. Shout out. Vitória is incredible away from home right now. They have not lost a game away, and I think they're averaging more than 2 goals a game right now away from home. It's actually 3 goals. They're averaging 3 goals per game away from home. I'm not saying they're going to score 3 goals still, but I think they can get us at least 1. So those are all the Brazilian games you need to worry about. Feel free to just blindly parlay both teams score on all of them. Pretty good odds. I think the entire league each match week is on like a fucking 70% hit rate, something ridiculous. Whatever 16 out of 20 is and up. So Brazilian league, nobody plays defense and get that bread. Oaks, that was all I had. Any MLS you feel the need to talk about? Because I don't care about it.
MLS is actually on pause for
Good.
World Cup because we're terrible. But I was just looking it up. Corinthians at home is minus 150 here, starting in 7 minutes. Even at minus 600, parlay that with Fluminense at home, and you get a plus number. So that's how I would bet on Brazil or on Copa Libertadores tonight. Memphis Depay is also starting. If you want to take him to score or assist, it's like minus 120.
Hold on. So you know how my brother's a Newcastle fan?
Yeah.
He just texted me. He's like, "Yeah, did you see Gordon's bitch ass is finally leaving? Go to that team you belong at. You fucking." He texted me. I was like, "All right, well, at least we know that we all hate Barcelona. That's always nice." That's all I got for the Oaks. Anything else to add?
No. I'm looking forward to World Cup. I'm looking forward to rumor season. Everybody enjoy your summer. We'll obviously be doing World Cup shit. But yeah, it's gonna be dope. Weather's finally nice. Pool's open. Herc's chilling. Things are good. It's a lot better than winter.
Facts. It's all we had, though. It's all we had is Brazilian League and Colombian League. All right, so
World Cup.
We got World Cup next week, and we got UCL reactions for next week. We're either going to be like, wow, that was the worst final ever, or like, wow, PSG beat the absolute shit out of Arsenal. That's awesome. So let's look forward to that. Anyway, fuck what you heard.
It's what you hear.
We're TwoFootTalk, and we're out.